Shalom. First and foremost, we want to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. And shalom also to the Akim pushing this word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled bird across the four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening to you, we say shalom. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson, and we are the brothers from the GMS Chicago camp, and I'm the brother Kadashia.
Brother Equad.
Kind of, Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson, and what we wanted to get into is James 1 and 22, and it reads, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was." Basically, you're a hypocrite. You basically just hear the word, you agree with it. It sounds nice, but when it really comes down to it, you're not really a doer of the word. You're not actually living according to what the scripture says. You're just confessing the Lord with your mouth but your heart is far from Him.
I got that for you right here.
Okay.
This is Matthew 15:8. It says, "This people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth." It says, "And honoreth me with their lips, but their hearts is far from me." Like the brothers just said, man. That's what a lot of people do, man. That's what our people especially, man.
Okay.
Israel, man, as a whole, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You go into these churches, you proclaim that you love the Lord, that you serve the Lord, but you don't do what He commanded, man. You don't actually strive to please the Lord, man, the way that He commanded us to please Him, man. All right, which is in this way. This is John chapter 14, verse 15. It says, "If you love me, keep my commandments." All right, so that's what we're supposed to strive to be doing, man. All right, striving to keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our abilities. Of course we gonna fall. It says a just man falls 7 times. We in his flesh. All right, but the main goal is to strive to be righteous, man. All right, strive to the best of your ability to keep these laws, statutes, commandments, and have faith in the Lord, man.
That's right. This is and to back the brother up, this is John chapter 6, and I'm gonna get straight to the point. I'm gonna start off from verse 56, and it reads let me see, John 6 and 56. It says, "He that eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood dwelleth in me, and I in him." And what's it talking about? That's talking about the word, right? You're digesting His flesh and His blood, which is this word. And it says, "As the living Father has sent me, and I live by the Father, so he that eateth me, even he shall live by me." So if you digest this word and you have this word inside of you, right, now you have to live by it, because now you know the truth. You know better, now you have to do better, right? It says, "He that eateth me, even he shall live by me." So we have to live by these words, like the brother just brought out in John 14 and 15. If you love me, keep my commandments. So we have to actually pick up our cross and do this work, do what we have to do. And the scriptures even says that His commandments are not grievous. So we should love to do this. It's something that we should want to do. Not just be hearers but doers.
That's right. This is John chapter 21, and verse 15. It says, "So when they had dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs. He saith unto him again a second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my sheep. He saith unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? And Peter was grieved. It says, and Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, Feed my sheep. All right, and that's a part of the part of the mission, man. All right, and what's commanded, of us, being men of Israel, knowing who we are, is to go out and feed the Lord's sheep, man. Feed the Lord's people, man. All right, warn them, from their ways, man, their wicked ways, man. All right, wake them up to their heritage, man. All right, and constantly exhort, and push this doctrine, man. All right. Hey, that's the work that we gotta do, man. That's the ministry, man. All right. So if you a man of the Lord, man, all right, you understand this truth, and you saying that you love the Lord, all right, you fear the Lord, then what would you be doing, man? You would be feeding His sheep, man. All right, because obviously, like it just said, man, the Lord asked Peter, "Lovest thou me?" He said, "If you love me, feed my sheep, man." So we gotta feed the sheep, man. We gotta do the work. All right.
And also what comes with that is picking up your cross. This is Luke 14, and I'm gonna start at verse 27, and it says, "And whosoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple." So if you're not picking up your cross and actually living as you are commanded through these words, you can't be his disciple. You can't say that you love God and this and that, but you're not living and doing what what the word says. And like the brother said, of course you're not going to be perfect. We're in this flesh, but it's the fact that you're trying. It's the fact that you're actually bearing your cross and coming after Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The Lord sees those things.
That's right. That's right. This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling." All right, and that's a big thing, man. Working out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. All right, not just being men pleasers. Only being an Israelite when you're around the brothers, man. All right, then when you alone, you're not, edifying yourself, man. You're not building yourself up in the spirit, man. However it be, man, whether it be watching videos, reading, man. All right, doing lessons, praying, meditating, man. All those things, goes into, building yourself up, man. If you're not doing none of those things, man, and you're, on your own time, man, then you're really not working out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. All right, you just being man pleasers, man. All right, and it was commanded of us to work out our own salvation with fear and with trembling, man. All right, because we don't know, even though we're doing all this work. All right, and we we're putting in this time for Yahweh Shah. Who knows? Maybe we did something in our past lives, or who knows? Maybe we might do something down the line. All right, to where the Lord might not accept us, man. All right, so we gotta have that fear and that trembling when serving the Lord, man, knowing that he doesn't have to accept our sacrifice, man. All right,
And to back the brother up, this is James chapter 2. And I'm going to start at verse 17. It says, "Even so, faith, if it has not works, is dead being alone. Yeah, a man may say, Thou hast faith and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works." Thou believest that there is one God. Well, I'm going to just end it off on that. That was the point, But, if you have faith, there would be works to back it up. Like the brother's going into, you if you're not doing anything to build yourself up when you're alone, do you really believe in this? Do you truly have faith? Because if you have faith, your works would show it. Because faith without works is dead, alone, and vice versa. If you have works but you don't have faith, then what's the point of you doing that? You're doing it in vain. So Lord willing, it was an edifying lesson. We're going to end it off on that. So we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Kakadash. The honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, Tawari Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, for giving us the spirit to make this lesson. Wa abad babah, shalom.
Baba Ball.